Good evening and welcome to the Celebration of Champions. My name is Chad Oliver, and as a proud partner of Champions for Learning through my work with Collier County Public Schools, I am thrilled to be your MC for this special event tonight. We are all here, virtually gathered, to recognize Champions for Learning's 2021 Heart of the Apple recipient and the 2021 champions, as well as to celebrate the collective contribution they all make to create life-changing experiences for every student and educator here in Collier County. Proceeds from Champions for Learning's Celebration of Champions and the online auction directly support the Champions for Learning scholarships and student programs. And there are several convenient ways to show your support both now and after the show. So first you'll notice the Give Now button on the Champions for Learning website. It's the same page where you're viewing this show right now. Just look for the green Give Now button. Second, you can call the Champions for Learning office right now at the number 239-643-4755. There's a team waiting to take your pledge over the phone. You can also show your support by sending a text message. Simply text the code CFL2021 to the number 72727. And finally, the online auction is currently open. It will remain open through Monday, March the 1st at 12 noon. So let's make sure you are registered for the auction. Take out your phone, open your camera so that you can see me on your screen. And so now I'm going to be replaced by the QR code, and your device will recognize the QR code and show a notification. Tap the notification to open the online auction registration page. The auction is full of fantastic staycations, exciting experiences, and fun packages. We are so grateful for the support of so many businesses, local partners that have provided the items available for this auction. And if you haven't already registered and would like assistance, feel free to call Champions for Learning anytime. They have staff ready to assist you. You see the number there, 239-643-4755. So, bid high, bid often, because every dollar raised goes directly to support local students who are participating in the life-changing programs of Champions for Learning. So now that you have all the ways to connect with us while watching us, sit back, relax, have fun, and enjoy the show.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of Champions for Learning, welcome to the Celebration of Champions program. We are looking forward to sharing the stories of this year's honored champions and their leadership and commitment to changing the lives of our local students.
With the generous support of our community, Champions for Learning provides almost $3.8 million in support of students and educators annually. Tonight's event will provide much needed support for students that will become part of our programs.
As Collier County's Education Foundation, Champions for Learning's role connecting our community and schools is more important than ever, especially in the face of the challenges posed by the COVID pandemic. The opportunities that emerge from significant change position us to ensure our students, families, and teachers have what they need to stay focused on the future. As a husband of a teacher, I'm incredibly proud of the resilience, creativity, and courage of our educators. They are the heartbeat of our community.
Lifting one another up is what being a champion for learning is all about. Our whole community is stronger when every individual has the opportunity to thrive. I've had the privilege of mentoring 2 young women who I know will contribute to their community. Being a mentor has helped me as an individual and as a parent. Having someone in your corner helps to provide a confidence that allows a young person to achieve their goals, and it has been my honor to contribute to our community in this way. We hope this evening's program inspires you to invest your time, talent, or resources in our future.
Thank you, Bill and Denise, for your leadership and commitment and for the important role that the Education Foundation plays. The involvement of community members and partners makes a difference for our teachers and students. With all the challenges of the past year, I'm so grateful for the partnership of Champions for Learning. The story you're about to see illustrates what can happen when our schools and community work together.
So my journey with Champions for Learning began when I was in the 8th grade at Marco Island Charter Middle School. And I applied, I heard through the program through Habitat for Humanity of Collier County, which is where we live. And I applied and I got accepted into the program in the 8th grade. I think I was about 12 years old, and I've stuck with the program since. I received a mentor my freshman year of high school, and I've known them since. I attended Lely High School in 2013 at the age of 13, and I joined the aeronautical program as an elective. I wasn't really sure if that's something I wanted to pursue at first. However, I ended up doing dual enrollment credits through Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for the whole 4 years, and I received a scholarship in the amount of almost $11,000 that paid for my entire private pilot license. Through Champions for Learning, I matched with my mentor, Ken. My mentor, Ken, was a great inspiration for me in high school, and he gave me great advice on what to pursue for a degree, and he helped me answer any questions that I may have. Although he wasn't affiliated with aviation, he had a great passion for it, and he knew a lot about the industry, and he was able to help me with any questions I had throughout my high school career. Aside from my mentor, I also attended the workshops. The workshops were a great help attending college in terms of the resume building and career development. Having gone to college, I learned that the resume is a very important document, and already having a resume going to college really helped. Especially when I turned in my first career fair, I really had a head start in terms of what I wanted to do, and I had a solid background in terms of knowledge and developing a resume. In college, Champions for Learning helped me with some fundamental skills, including job preparedness, interview skills, and staying ahead of my financial aid so I could apply on time.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis. I'm an adjunct professor for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and a high school teacher at Lely High School, where I teach the Aviation Academy. I've had Juan for 4 years, a real blessing to teach. I was able to actually solo Juan, let him fly an airplane by himself before he drove a car by himself. And then Juan went on to Embry-Riddle and got his 4-year degree. To be able to expose our youth to aviation and to all career fields in aviation, whether it's aerospace engineering to air traffic control to maintenance to pilot, is to show them a different career field and a different set. It means a lot to me because aviation is my passion, and for me to be able to share it, it helps everyone involved, I think, including our community.
I think Mr. Davis influenced my son because he empowered him, that he is capable, that he can do it, not only by flying, only mentoring at the school, because when my son went to college, every time he came on town, he went to Lely High School to motivate the children and tell them that if he can do it, they can do it too.
The way I plan to help kids in my community is to one day become a mentor. I hope to give kids the guidance and answer any questions that they may have involving their future. I would like to give back to the community with my time and treasure by helping young pilots and young students aspire and reach their goals.
Me, as a single mother, I couldn't do it by myself. So with the help I had from Champion for Learning means that we are not alone. We are part of a community. Now he received, but maybe soon is the time for my son to give, and that's what I want, for him to give and continue the work, the effort that Champion for Learning are doing it. So for me as a single mom, I couldn't appreciate more the help that I had from them.
Having come from a Habitat for Humanity home and a low-income family, my goal is to be a beacon of hope. Many kids really don't look into the future as to what they want to do next, but my goal is to really tell them that they can go out and be the best version of themselves.
What an incredible story. We are so proud of Juan. Through Champions for Learning and the support of the entire community, the sky is the limit for students like Juan. They have the potential to accomplish really anything they set their minds to, from becoming a doctor to becoming a Golden Apple teacher. Yet there are many students out there right now in Collier County who have the same kind of potential, but who need additional guidance and resources to make their dreams come true. These students greatly benefit from the programs of Champions for Learning. The scholarships, as well as the college and career preparation provided by Champions for Learning, really gives them the hope to the students and their families for a brighter future. So please consider making a gift to Champions for Learning to ensure more students like Juan continue to receive local support. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the president of Champions for Learning, someone who has been with the Education Foundation in Collier County from the beginning, from the inception way back in 1990, Susan McManus. Susan, I love to hear that story of Juan. Can you believe the guy was flying a plane before even driving a car?
It's amazing, isn't it? And thank you so much, Chad, for being with us tonight. It takes those caring mentors and educators and family to really make that impact in a young person's life, and that's why we're here tonight. So let's get going. It's my honor to introduce our first champion, a man whose vision and wisdom has impacted countless students in our community, Frank Daviler. Frank and Ellen Daviler have left a legacy through their gift of scholarships and most recently funding the Center for Innovation at Champions for Learning. They were passionate about providing educational opportunities for deserving young adults. Frank was a successful entrepreneur, and he recognized that students were laying the foundation for their future education in their middle and high school years. Through our scholarship and mentoring programs, they help many students earn their college education.
Frank is all about meeting the students. There's nothing that energizes him more than the opportunity to talk with them, to understand where their passion is, what they're trying to accomplish, and to know that he's playing a role in helping to support that. He has always believed that people need support in life to be successful, and he's seen his role to be able to do that not only in colleges across Florida, but bring that home in our community and give it the kind of support both financially and with the tremendous talent that we have in Naples and the surrounding area to create a better learning environment for the students here. He is a very compassionate, thoughtful individual, lots of wisdom from many years in business.
It turned out to be the best thing I've ever done, and I'm very proud, very happy to be associated with this organization. They have achieved everything that I've ever hoped for, and I'm so happy to be part of it.
Frank recognized the entrepreneurial culture at Champions for Learning, and at the age of 102, in the midst of a pandemic, he realized how important the technology and outreach to students would be for their future goals now more than ever. He saw an opportunity to help provide this environment and funded the Frank and Ellen Daviler Center for Innovation to open in the fall of 2021. He had a quote that he shared one day at a meeting that challenges us all. Results are obtained by exploiting opportunities, not by solving problems. Frank and Ellen have passed away, but their legacy of learning will impact many students and families in the future. The Davilers also funded the School of Entrepreneurship at FGCU, and we're proud to partner with FGCU tonight as our presenting sponsor. We look forward to working together to support our students who will choose to attend a local university to stay close to home or often help their families during these challenging times. Becoming an FGCU Eagle is a wonderful option for our students, and we appreciate the partnership we have grown over the years. During Hurricane Irma, and now in the midst of COVID, our collaboration has proven to be critical to the success of many students and families. Dr. Martin, thank you for your support and valued partnership.
Well, thank you for allowing me to share a few comments on this special occasion, Champions for Learning, Night of Champions. First, I want to start by thanking yet again my colleague Susan McManus and her whole team for their continued commitment and support of education across this region for sure, and most certainly in Collier County. It's a great team and a great board of directors that makes Champions for Learning in and of themselves champions. I also want to congratulate everyone being honored tonight. Please know that those of us who devote our careers to education appreciate the enormous impact you have. And you have it regularly, and it allows us to keep very good students in this region and give them an opportunity to go on and make a difference over many, many years to come. We're particularly proud here at FGCU to be a partner with Champions for Learning. I've said many times, and many of you heard me say this, you're known by the company you keep, and we keep very good company with Champions for Learning. We have over 150 students here now, who have been supported by Champions for Learning, and we've had hundreds come through FGCU already in our 23-year history. So please know it's making a difference. Finally, let me say we will continue to be supportive in every way we can, including matching scholarship dollars and other ways to ensure that the investments being made by Champions for Learning pay off in many, many ways, as we know they already have. Thank you very much yet again for your support. Thank you yet again for being so critical to education here in Southwest Florida, and congratulations to everyone who's being acknowledged. You are indeed champions. Go Eagles.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. We're privileged to have such a wonderful university here in Southwest Florida. Thank you for your pledge of $25,000 as a matching challenge for the next class of students heading to FGCU. We're also very fortunate tonight to have matching gifts from the Richard M. Schultz Family Foundation, Sandra and Jeff Marchuk, and our 2021 Heart of the Apple recipient, Nancy Potter, to provide a total of $100,000 to be matched this evening by our community for students to attend technical colleges, state colleges, and universities. The dollars we raise will be further leveraged with additional state matching support from the Florida Prepaid Foundation, Consortium of Florida Education Foundations, and the Take Stock in Children Foundation for students right here in Collier County.
And Susan, is it true that a gift of $5,000 is then matched dollar for dollar to become a 2-year state college scholarship?
Yes, and every gift counts towards our goal tonight. And there's more. Your gift will be matched again with a gift of time. Mentors and volunteers work diligently to ensure that an investment yields a great return. We hope you can help us meet our Champions goal tonight, either through matching challenge or through the gift of your time as a volunteer.
And in addition to the scholarships, students also receive college and career programming. The impact of your donations are being accelerated, so it is a win-win. Please help us reach the goal tonight to raise these matching dollars for our Collier County students. So pick up the phone and call us at 239-643-4755 right now. Love this quote from Winston Churchill, who once said, "We make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give." Let's continue with our champions. Kiara Gonzalez Duran, a teacher at Village Oaks Elementary School in Immokalee, who is also a graduate of Champions for Learning. You're also going to meet Yadira Ventimilla, who is a Champions for Learning mentor.
In 7th grade, I got involved with Champions for Learning through Take Stock in Children scholarship. So being a mentee with Nina has helped me because it kind of gave me the guidance that I didn't know I needed. With that, becoming an educator, it helped me see the student as a whole, to be able to take care of the child. It's not just academics. So seeing Nina do that with me, then I can be able to do that with my own kiddos. It's tough at first, but you kind of just stick it through. I think motivation comes and goes, but it's the dedication that really kind of pushes you through all the hard times, even through going through the whole scholarship process, the SAT, ACT, all that prep. That's tough, and you're not motivated to do it at times. But then it's the dedication that you're gonna, as an educator, I wanted that, so that was my end goal, so I kept that in my mind. My advice to a mentee is to keep your end goal in mind and stay dedicated.
I got involved with Champions for Learning a few years ago when a colleague was telling me about a nonprofit organization he was involved with that provided mentoring to middle school and high school students. He knew I had mentored in the past and invited me to an ambassador reception. At the event, I had the opportunity to speak with various volunteers, mentors, and staff members, and I realized that Champions for Learning not only provides support to students, but to the teachers of Collier County. Without hesitation, I signed up to be a mentor because I wanted to be a part of an organization that thrives to highlight education in our community. Being a mentor gives me the opportunity to provide a young person with guidance, support, and helpful feedback as they navigate through life as a young adult. Growing up, I did not have access to this type of relationship, and as I attempted to navigate through my own educational and career goals, I realized how valuable and important it is to have someone to learn from. I feel privileged to be where I am today and to have the opportunity to provide my mentee with my experience, insight, and different perspective.
Hello, I'm Bill Barker, and I'm a former chairman of Champions for Learning. I have to say, it's been a very exciting night to come together and celebrate these champions. Of all my time working with Champions for Learning, this is a night that we always look forward to because it gives us an opportunity to reflect and shine a light on the leadership and the passion that so many people in our community bring to education and the future of our children. I have to tell you, some of the biggest highlights of my career were the work that I did with Champions and the realization of what a quality board that they had. Not only are they engaged, but they bring a depth and diversity as well as complementary skills from their professional lives and a heart of giving. They live in a community that they care about, and they know that education is so vital to quality of life and the future of our children, but also the well-being of our community. Tonight, we're going to celebrate a lot of people, and those people, everyone deserve it. But I must say that as I reflect back over my time, I have to thank Lynn and Bev for the work that they did to shore me up when I was very busy at the time, oftentimes traveling, and we never missed a beat. I've never felt more supported with people more capable than what I felt with Lynn and Beverly. They're wonderful individuals, they're very talented, but they really do genuinely care about this mission, and it shows. Also, Nancy Potter, who is this year's Heart of the Apple, brought the same level of passion and expertise, and her and Skip also brought a tremendous amount of treasure to make this vision come to life. And we could not be more thankful for what they've done and what Nancy has done in continuing her passion and leadership and driving us forward. We're going to celebrate a lot tonight. I just want to thank those three wonderful ladies that served on the board with me over many years. And I have to say, I hope you're ready. This is going to be an exciting night. So buckle in, get ready, and enjoy the program ahead.
Well, as many of us know, retirement sounds like a wonderful thing until you realize you have nothing else to do. We're very used to being busy and productive, and all of a sudden there's a great big void in our lives.
Several years ago, I accepted an invitation to attend a breakfast for an organization called Champions for Learning. After hearing about its impact directly from teachers, students, parents, and mentors, I knew I wanted to be involved. I was struck by how the organization is changing the lives of students and their families. Little did I know how much it would change my life here as well.
I was fortunate to know Dick Monroe from my days at Time Warner, and he thankfully steered me in the direction of the Greater Naples Leadership Program and eventually to Champions for Learning. Here I found a great organization that welcomed me and allowed me to get involved with two areas that really mean the most to me, and that's helping teachers and students. See, when I was little, I had a teacher that truly changed my life. I had a pretty severe learning disorder, and she was determined to help me work through that. She taught me how to take my time, work very hard, and be proud of my accomplishments. So I know firsthand how a teacher can really influence a child's life. And I think every child deserves a chance.
After retiring to Naples, living here at first seemed more like an extended vacation than a home. My involvement with Champions for Learning gave me the connection to the community that I was missing, a connection to the needs that exist in Collier County, to community leaders and like-minded volunteers, to other organizations that are working within the community, and to the teachers, students, and families that are served through Champions for Learning. It was my work with Champions for Learning that made Naples feel like home for me and led me to become more invested in the future of our community.
My husband and I, we didn't have children, and we have long looked for a way to be able to give some children that opportunity. Through Champions for Learning, the Take Stock in Children program, and contributing to scholarships, we found a way to actually directly help some students fulfill their potential, just like I did. So Champions for Learning is a wonderful organization doing great things and changing lives every day. It changed mine, and I'm really grateful and happy to have been able to work with them.
Many people in the small Alabama town where I grew up were not so fortunate and could never afford the advantages that higher education brings. My stepfather, in particular, believed that every young person who wanted to go to college should be able to go. He was a small business owner in a small town and not exactly wealthy, but as I grew up, I watched him help a number of deserving students from my hometown afford college. He understood how education could change a person's life, and he simply wanted those young people to have a chance. I've never forgotten it. Today, Champions for Learning provides a way for me to apply my family's values to help students in my new hometown gain access to the education and opportunities they desire and deserve. I am very proud and honored to invest my time and resources with Champions for Learning.
After moving to Naples, my late husband Skip and I wanted to support our beautiful new community in a meaningful way and through education. After reading about the many programs offered by the Champions for Learning and the real impact that they were having on students, teachers, and families in Collier County, we immediately got in touch to see how we could help. In doing so, we discovered the Take Stock Scholarship Program and saw firsthand the tremendous success by the students who were accepted into the program, and we realized that this was opening doors to opportunity for our young people. We also learned about the Champions for Learning Golden Apple Award that recognizes teachers of distinction who demonstrate innovative and creative ways of engaging students. We learned of the Teachers Grant Program as well, where the community can support teachers by providing classroom grants. We were truly impressed by the quality of these programs for students and teachers and by the support we saw by the community at large, as well as by the integrity of the organization as demonstrated by their 4-star rating from Charity Navigator. We were committed then, and I remain so today. I first began volunteering at Champions for Learning on the 8th grade Take Stock Scholarship Selection Committee, where I read hundreds of applications, met with and talked to the students and their families applying to the program. Their courage, enthusiasm, determination to succeed in school and in their lives, as well as their gratitude for the opportunity to participate in the program, really touched my heart. Mentoring became the natural next step for me, as it felt right to try to be a personal champion for a student and to help them navigate life in high school, to be someone who could shine a light on the right direction and maybe guide them through a rough patch, someone in addition to their families who believes in them and their potential. From the beginning, mentoring has given me great joy and has brought me closer to our community in a very meaningful way. I feel that I'm making a real difference, and for me, there's no greater feeling in the world.
There are many ways to be involved at Champions for Learning. This year, even though things look different, our commitment stays the same, and it's never been a better time to volunteer through virtual mentoring or coaching. This year's senior class of 90 students, they have been working so hard to prepare for life after high school. Some will join the military, some may go to a technical college, a state college, many will head to a university like FGCU. No matter the path they choose, they're all working hard to make their dreams of obtaining a college degree with little to no debt a reality. I'd like to introduce you to Leslie, who's just one of those seniors who is planning to start her journey at FGCU next year.
I heard about Champions for Learning. I heard about it from my school counselor, and it was the last day to turn in the application, and I had just found out about this amazing program. And I went ahead and I applied, and then lo and behold, I got accepted. My journey with Champions for Learning has made me prepared in ways that I can't explain. It made me prepare for college. It made me have the effort to apply to colleges, which was one of my biggest fears. I had a fear that I wouldn't get accepted, but with Champions for Learning, they pushed me to apply. I applied for 3 colleges, and on December 22nd, I got my first letter for FGCU. My mentor, Michelle, she is one of my biggest motivations. Ever since I met her the first time here at Lab, she greeted me with this huge smile that is just heartwarming. It made me feel so comfortable and so happy to know that there's people here that still appreciate and want to help you be better. Michelle and I have always had this connection. We talk about life, we talk about school, we talk about traveling, our likes and dislikes, and that just makes me so happy and so comfortable knowing that she's here to help me. Having support from the community is an amazing thing, knowing that Champions for Learning has offered that opportunity to us, and knowing that people still in this community have put in their time and effort to make us the students that we are today, and they just want the best for us with any inspiration that they could give for us. So one of my biggest challenges was when I was 10 years old, I started with a stomach ache, and then it progressed to getting diagnosed with cancer, which I had leukemia, AML. And I didn't take that as a challenge, I took it more of a motivation, not only for me, but for the people around me. It helped me be the person I am today. It helped me be fearless, and it made me realize that I was stronger than what I really was. So since I got accepted to FGCU, I'm planning on going into their nursing program, which is one of the best in Southwest Florida. And I want to become a nurse, and then later in the future specialize with child oncology and just give back to the community that helped me and inspired me the most.
Oh, we were so happy when she gave us the news. We were so happy that she got accepted to the scholarship from Champions for Learning. And we're so proud of Leslie, knowing that she's going to be the first generation to go to college, and knowing that she's going to accomplish her future, and knowing that she's going to help other people the way they did when they helped her when she was in the hospital.
Knowing that I was going to receive a scholarship with Champions for Learning made me realize that anything is possible. I'm going to be the first generation for my family to go into college, and having that opportunity just makes me realize that anything is possible and that I could go ahead and follow my dreams. Now more than ever, I am beyond blessed and thankful for our community, because not only me, hundreds of other hardworking students are chasing their dreams thanks to our community. One of the ways that I feel that I can inspire people in our community is by just sharing my story and letting them know that there is a light of hope that you could just grab onto and never let go.
We are so inspired by Leslie's story, and Susan, I cannot wait to see all that she accomplishes.
We can't either. And thank you so much, Chad, for your help this evening. As we close, think about how you can be a champion, and together we can continue to lift each other up. Now more than ever, we hope you can help us meet our Celebration of Champions goal, either through a matching challenge gift or through a gift of your time as a volunteer. On your screen, you see our phone number. Please call us to make your gift or to join in. We'll be here this evening until 9, and our show will be available on our website right after the show ends, so that you can easily share with family and friends. Thank you for tuning in and for your support. And thank you again to all of our event sponsors. Good evening.